So you're out there looking for a warehouse job, right? And you see it on pretty much every job description, forklift experience required. But what does that really mean? Well, today we're going to zero in on one specific piece of paper, the forklift experience certificate, and figure out if it's the real key to landing your next job. You're getting that resume ready, you're about to hit apply, and you're probably asking yourself, is it even worth the hassle to track down an experience certificate? I mean, is this thing a real advantage, or is it just another piece of paper that gets lost in the shuffle? Let's just put it right out there, front and center. Does this certificate actually help you get hired? Because look, your time is valuable, and you need to know what's going to make a real difference in your job hunt. Okay, the short answer, yes, it absolutely helps. But, and this is a really big but, how it helps is where everyone gets confused. And that confusion can cost you. It's not some magic ticket, but if you understand what it really is, you'll have a serious edge. And that all starts with clearing up the biggest misunderstanding of them all, the difference between an experience certificate and your official forklift certification. Spoiler alert, they are not the same thing. Not even close. And knowing why is absolutely critical. Let's just break this down super simple. An experience certificate is basically proof from a past job. It's your old boss or company saying, yep, this person has been behind the wheel of a forklift for us. Think of it like a very specific, detailed reference letter for your forklift skills. It's a record of your work history. That's it. And a proper one will have all this info on it. You know, your name, the company, how long you work there. But look at that third point, the types of forklifts you operated. That detail right there, that's gold. That's what makes a hiring manager's eyes light up. Okay, this right here, this is the slide. This is the aha moment. Look at that top row. Your official certification is legally required by OSHA. You have to have it. An experience certificate? No, not a legal thing at all. So your certification proves you were trained and evaluated for a specific job site. The experience letter just proves you've done the work before. And what this means is, no matter what, your new job will always have to certify you on their own equipment. So if the experience certificate isn't a legal requirement, then why do employers care so much? Why do they ask for it? Well, to figure that out, we got to put ourselves in the hiring manager's shoes for a minute. Imagine you're the one hiring. When you see someone has documented experience, this is exactly what you're thinking. This person already knows the basics. They know how a busy warehouse flows. They probably get safety, and they're going to pick up how to use our equipment way faster. It all boils down to one simple idea, reducing risk. Every new hire is a gamble, but an experienced operator, that's just a much safer bet than someone who's never done it before. Your experience certificate is the proof that you are that low-risk, safe bet. Okay, so that's what's in it for them. We get it. Now let's flip it. How do you take that knowledge and turn it into a real, tangible advantage for you in your job search? Here's how it works in the real world. First, a recruiter is looking at a huge stack of resumes. Yours has proof of experience attached. Boom! You just move from the maybe pile to the yes, let's interview pile. Second, when you're in that interview, you're not just saying, I'm experienced, you're showing them proof. That's huge for credibility. And third, you're sending a powerful signal that you're going to be up and running, making them money way faster. And listen, this advantage is even bigger in certain places. We're talking high-volume environments like those massive distribution centers or busy manufacturing plants. And it's especially true for staffing agencies. They love operators who can just hit the ground running. All right, so you're sold. You see the power in this thing. Now what? Let's build a simple step-by-step playbook so you can use this certificate to its full potential. If you don't have one yet, don't sweat it. It's usually pretty easy. The first thing to do is just ask the HR department at your old job. Most companies are totally fine with this. If that's not an option, a simple signed letter from an old supervisor that details your work works just as well. And hey, if you work through a temp agency, just call them up. They have all your work history on file. Now let's talk about what not to do, because these mistakes can sink your chances. Number one, never ever act like this is the same as your legal certification. They're different. Number two, and this should go without saying, don't use a fake one. They will check and you will get caught. And finally, don't forget to actually talk about it. Bring it up in the interview. It's your proof, so use it. And now for the big question. What about the money? Does this actually affect your paycheck? You bet it does. When you have documented proof of experience, you have leverage. You can negotiate for a higher starting wage. Plus, it qualifies you for the more specialized jobs. Think reach trucks, order pickers, and those roles almost always pay more. So, after all that, looking at it from the employer's side, your side, the legal side, we come all the way back to our first question. Is it really worth your time and effort to get this certificate? The answer is a 1000% yes. It is one powerful document. It's the evidence that turns you from just another applicant into a reliable, proven, low-risk candidate. And I think this quote just nails it. It's not a golden ticket that magically gets you any job you want. It's a supporting document. It's your proof. It's a piece of paper that says, hey, this other company trusted me with thousands of dollars of equipment and product, and you can too. So you see, this certificate is way more than just paper. It's a tool. It's a strategy you can use to get noticed, to build trust, and to make more money. So now that you know how powerful it is, the only question left is, how are you going to use it to go out there and land your next great job?